Hey, how's it going? In this video, I wanted to introduce some of the best time-saving AI tools so you can get more things done in less time. You've probably heard of Swiftkey before, but Microsoft recently added new AI features to it, which makes it such a useful keyboard app for mobile. I think it's known for predicting what you're trying to type well, which is super handy for sending messages fast, but now they've also added some cool updates that makes it even more helpful. These include tools like search, chat, tone, and compose all just one touch away, thanks to the integration with Bing. This is not really an AI feature, but if you ever need to look something up without leaving your chat screen, like checking the weather or finding the latest sports score or share a link with your friend, the search feature is great because it lets you do just that directly from Swiftkey. Then you can paste a link into your chat with one touch, which is something I always wished for. A tone is another cool feature that helps tweak your messages so you can sound more laid back, polite, or formal, depending on who you're texting. It's kind of like having someone to advise you on the best tone to use with your boss or your friends. After you finish typing your message, you can tap on tone and it will give you options of different tones to use. This experience is so smooth and fast, I love using it. Now, there is more. Chat takes you to Bing, which is now called Copilot, directly so you can start talking to it right away. There are a lot of things you can do with it, like create a logo, write a code, song, or just ask it to help you find something. You can even use a few plugins to make it even more useful. Having access to Copilot this quickly is great. And finally, compose option literally helps you compose whatever you're writing, be it an email, a blog post, or a note. You can choose the tone, format, and the length, and just let it craft your message for you. Then you can just copy and paste it. It's a pretty good time saver. I really enjoy the flexibility it offers. While composing messages or working on email, being able to use these features without leaving the screen is incredibly convenient. It's just making typing and communication on your phone much easier and a bit more fun. Now, speaking of keyboards, I love using Fixkey, which is unfortunately exclusive to Mac, but it's really good. It's a pretty simple app, but it fixes any typo or grammar error instantly with a keyboard shortcut. This way, you can focus on typing fast and not on necessarily typing correctly. I find it very helpful because I'd rather focus on writing than the typos or grammar. It's kind of annoying having to move the cursor to where you typed wrong and then manually fix them. Instead, you can just hit a keyboard shortcut to automatically fix them. If you want, you can do more than just fixing typos and the grammar errors, like summarizing it, improving it, or expanding it. It's too bad it's only for Mac, but if you own a Mac, do give it a try because it's really good. MindStudio is my favorite AI building tool. I've been using it for months now and I really like it. So I'm really happy that they're sponsoring this video today. It's so useful because you can create your own AI assistant who can do some tasks for you or automate your workflows. Making your own AI assistant sounds a bit intimidating, but MindStudio makes it intuitive and easy. You don't need any coding skills at all. You can work on projects that range from simple apps that automate your mundane tasks to full-blown businesses. And you don't need to be an expert in AI or programming to start. For me, I've been using this app that I made. Basically, it works like this. I input a topic for content, then the AI assistant will search the internet to understand what it is, then generate a few content ideas, which will be automatically added in my Notion. And it's such a time-saving tool for me. And if I want to tweak how it works, I can do that easily from the automation tab. But I guess you won't use this app unless you're a content creator or a marketer. So there's a lot of other things you can do. MindStudio works really well with other apps. If you're into automating your life or work, you like how it works with Zapier, that means MindStudio can chat with thousands of other apps like Google Calendar, Gmails, Slack, Airtable, and Calendly. Doing things like setting up calendar events, analyzing customer feedback, or even generate a summary of your to-dos for the day with priority and send it to your Slack. Since MindStudio comes with a lot of tools to make building AI smooth, it only takes like 20 minutes or so to create one. You can start with one of the templates they have. There are so many of them, so you should be able to find what you need. But if not, you just simply describe what you want it to do, then it will generate the base for you to refine and build on. After that, you just have to add blocks to your app, which kind of feels like Lego. If you need help, they have a great resource library where you can watch entire online courses, or you can hop onto their Discord to ask questions. You can start using it from the link in the description. It's completely free to try, so go check it out and see if you like it. TalkNotes is a really handy AI tool for people who prefer voice notes over typing. You just hit record, start speaking your mind, and the app turns your words into text. But that just sounds like a normal transcription app, right? This app also cleans it up for you by removing filler words like and the like, as well as gibberish. It's pretty easy to use on both web and mobile, making it convenient whether you're at your desk or on the go. This app works well for a bunch of different tasks. Say you're a writer, you can just speak your draft out and TalkNotes gets it down in writing. If you're someone who likes to keep a journal, but typing feels too clunky, you can just talk and it will jot down your memories and thoughts. It's also great for situations like interviews or meetings where you need to remember everything that's said. Instead of typing notes while trying to listen, you can record everything and get a clean written version to look back on. You can also use it to draft emails if you like, just by speaking what you want to include in the email. This way you can craft an email that is personalized fast. There are so many other styles you can choose from, such as a task list, blog, and academic paper. It's a real time saver since I can record my thoughts and come back to edit and organize them later. I can capture ideas when they are fresh, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. But I do wish there was an Apple Watch app so I can use my watch to take audio memos. Anyway, it's also great that it works with so many different languages. Sometimes I want to record an idea in Japanese since that's my first language. This app automatically detects what language I'm speaking in, transcribes it, and cleans it up. The only downside is the price. It's 3,000 yen a month, which is about $20. So if you use voice memo frequently, this is probably a great investment. If not, you can opt for the free version. Okay, I've been talking a lot about Shortwave recently, but honestly, it is the biggest time saver I've found in a long time. It is essentially an email app with AI. There are currently many AI email apps, but I can say that the quality of this app is better than any I've tried. As a starter, it can provide summaries of your emails, which is super handy for quickly getting the gist of what's been sent without reading everything word for word. And then, when you need to find something more specific from your emails and the thread, you can have the AI assistant to find it for you, which works really well. In just a few seconds, it fetches the thing you need with the links to the original emails. But the biggest time-saving feature is the personalized email. What I love about this is that you can provide examples of your writing so the AI can learn how you write and reply to people. Based on that, it's able to draft the emails for you, which don't sound robotic. And using this, you get to reply to people much faster and get to inbox zero. So even when you have little time to reply to emails, this makes it possible to do that. Now, ArcSearch is a browser that browses the internet for you. It's the latest app from the browser company. Basically, it works like your personal assistant on the web. Say you're searching for something. Just by tapping this Browse For Me button, Arc will dig through the web, look up various pages, and present you with a single tab that's got all you need. This comes in handy when you're not exactly sure what you're looking or searching for, or when you just want the key information without the effort of reading through multiple pages. Also, ArcSearch wants to be always uncluttered, so it automatically closes the tabs after some times. This might be great, but sometimes I find it frustrating when I want to revisit the pages I was looking at, but already closed by the browser. But, well, you can change this setting anytime though. But overall, it's awesome. I can quickly find what I'm looking for, read without ads popping up, and say goodbye to tabs I forgot about but don't need anymore. But something I don't like about it is that when you use the Browse For Me option, there's often a lot of duplicates in the result. So you're basically reading the same thing over and over. This is not always the case, but it feels a little bit counterproductive to me. So lately, I've been using Perplexity again, which does something similar to ArcSearch. It's not a browser, but it basically browses the internet for you. You can just type what you want to know about, and then it will read through the search result and gives you a summary of what it finds. If you want to dive deeper, you can click on one of the links. Also, there's a list of suggested follow-up questions at the bottom, which I find really helpful to smoothly go from one topic to another. Also, what's cool about this app is that you can select what part of the internet you want the AI to browse, such as Reddit, YouTube, and academic papers. I personally like to use Reddit to find information all the time, so having this option really helps. And another thing I like is that it also works in different languages. In ArcSearch at the moment, its output is always in English, but in Perplexity, it responds in the language you asked it. And then all the searches are saved in your library, so you can always go back to them, or even create collections for different topics and projects. RemNote has been my go-to flashcard app. I use flashcards for everything from vocabulary to memorizing recipes, friends' birthdays and anniversary, and my new mobile number and address. It's really an essential life tool for me. There are many flashcard apps like Anki and Quizlet, but I quite like RemNote because you get to add a new flashcard super quickly, which is very important. Also, you get to connect different flashcards together. This is important because in other apps like Anki, flashcards can feel a little bit isolated, making it harder to memorize them. Also, the recent AI feature lets you generate flashcards instantly. For example, you can write a concept that you want to learn and use the AI command. It will quickly make flashcards for you, and of course it's not always perfect, but it saves a lot of time and effort from writing everything yourself. Then, whenever you have time, you can review them to move them to your long-term memory. But another time-saving AI tool for studying is Albus, which I introduced in this channel a while ago. If you like mind map when you study, like me, this is a great tool for you. Basically, you just create a new board for the topic you want to learn. It's usually the best to start by breaking down the topic into smaller concepts, then begin exploring one by one. I love how easy it makes to dive deeper into the topic. It makes the exploration process super easy and fun. And if something is unclear, you can ask about that to understand it better. Now, this is useful, but I find it hard to remember everything. That's why I always use it in combination with RemNote. I just use the browser's split screen to see them both. And if there's a piece of information I want to remember, I just copy and paste it to RemNote to make flashcards. This way I can easily review them whenever I have time. Okay, don't forget to check out my whole productivity setup from this video. Okay, thanks for watching till the end, and I really appreciate your support. And see you in the next one. Bye. Oops. See you in the next one. Bye.